Good morning, little flame. Good morning, Abby. How are you today? So we will start with a little bit of a vocal warm-up. Gonna make some tones, starting low, moving high, trying to hold the same pure note for as long as we can. And then we'll move into mantras. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale completely. Exhale fully. Inhale. And exhale. Good morning, all monkey biz. Good morning. What happened yesterday with my roommate? Oh, we went to work. They came in to tell me, hey, you have work to do. Get off the live stream. And so I did. Good morning, Cobra. Good morning, everyone. So, we will start our morning ritual with the book of Deuteronomy. Water. The Israelites were wandering in the desert with no water, and they were tired, and they were hungry, they were cold, or they were too hot. It's difficult to say. And they were imagining a future home for themselves. Or maybe actually what it is that there was a bunch of priests exiled in Babylon having witnessed a terrible genocide, and they were imagining the home that they once had and what it would have been like to arrive there. And they wrote down the following words as sort of a core facet of their beliefs about themselves and about their religion. And the words go like this. Shema Yisrael Asher Eloheinu Yahweh Echad. Good morning, Leaf Queen. How are you today? It's really nice to see you. Shema Yisrael, Yahweh Eloheinu, Asher Echad. Listen, Israel. Yahweh, Eloheinu, Asherah are one. Syllables, right? And basically, the syllables mean the syllables. What were they? They were characters. Right? This is Asherah. I've put Asherah in there. Asherah isn't actually in the Torah, but she's relevant. El, another character. Yahweh, another character. These were divine characters that structured the energetic and political landscape of these people. And there's this claim being made like, hey, these very large concepts, these things, ineffable things, they're all actually the same ineffable thing. Good morning, it's Paige. How are you? Paige. Not it's Paige. I mean, that's your username, but I remember. It's Paige. What these words came to mean over the course of their being repeated thousands of times, millions of times over thousands of years is all is one. God is one. And it's a little difficult to know what to do with that. Good morning, Jay McGuffin. How are you? I'm doing well too today. I'm doing really great. So it can be hard to know what to do with those words. They're very enigmatic. And so I really like what comes next, because it's more grounding. It's like, oh, this is actually extremely simple. It has nothing to do with God at all. It has more to do with human behavior. Good morning, Rain. How are you? So nice to see you. And so the V'ahavta goes like this. V'ahavta means listen. No, Shema means listen. What am I talking about? I'm doing a little script. Shema means listen. V'ahavta means and you shall love. ואהבת את ענת אלוהיך ובכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודייך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשכבך ובקומייך וקשרתם לאהוד על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. And you shall love Yahweh Eloheinu with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your might, and take to heart these instructions that I am charging upon you today. These words that are coming out of my mouth from Hebrew, translated into English, sent in sound waves to the microphone in my telephone, and then transformed into beams of electromagnetic radiation, only to be transformed back into light and sound in the palm of your hand, so that these words can enter your body. These words. Teach them to your children. Recite them when you stay at home, and when you are away, when you lie down, and when you get up. Bind them as a symbol on your hand, and let them serve as a sign on your forehead. Inscribe them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates. So what do you think this means? Many of you have heard me say these words many times. What do you think it means? And then there's more. Right? There's more. afterwards it goes, Vihaya, ki vihaya velohecha el ha'artz asher nizbar levotecha, ve'avram lizkach ul Yaakov, letedlach aring gedolot v'davat asher lo vanita, uvatim mili'im kol tuva asher lo milata, uverot atzavim asher lo hasadva, gerim vizitim asher lo natata, ve'alachta v'shavata. Hishamer lecha pentishkach et Yahweh asher tishacha, mi eretz Mitzrayim mi bet avadim. Carry your faith with you. I love that, Disco Queen. That's... yeah. Recite it when you stay at home and when you are away. Carry your faith with you. And of course, spirituality is a part of everything. Of course, like, what is your faith that you're carrying, right? Like this word faith. Come in. Are you doing a thing? You're doing a thing.
Oh, hi, my friend. A little birdie told me that you reached a lot of followers recently, so I made you special crackers because I was making crackers this morning.
Okay.
I guess it's backwards in the feed.
We can change it. There we go. Nope. Wrong one. Little phone today. There it is.
There it is.
Ah. This makes me very uncomfortable.
Really all the time when people tell me that I'm nice. However, they are also delicious.
They are.
And there's also this fava bean fool
that we grew.
We grew out of one of our members' grandparents' special fava beans. Your smile is epic, however. Look at that.
This is stupid.
Yeah, of course. That's why I'm doing it.
Thank you for your vulnerability. Uh-huh.
See, it's so authentic. You're being so authentic right now.
Indeed.
Well, they don't know is that I actually told you I was going to make you these crackers, to show you these crackers before the show started.
The veil is lifted.
I lifted. Now it's even more manufactured authenticity. What a sweet friend. I fell in love with you in another way.
Disco Queen says that a lot. It makes me a little bit uncomfortable.
Yeah, makes sense.
But she also says very thoughtful things.
Yeah. I mean, like, you do have an attractive personality, especially on the internet. Alright, y'all, getting ready to go to work. We are at work.
Yeah, this is work. This is clearly work. And in a little bit I'm gonna go...
I mean, we could talk about, like, our lives, but...
I'm going for a walk with my students today.
Yeah, basically because we don't have 9-to-5 jobs.
Yeah.
I'm a farmer and you're a...
This? I'm a human in a screen?
Yeah. Or you're a lot more than that.
Yeah. These are so good. Paige works from home. In bed. Desks are overrated. Yes, indeed. This is my desk.
Yeah.
Welcome to my desk. Here's my microphone and my little RT lamp.
They're nice and sour this week.
They're really good.
They have a lot of rye and buckwheat in them.
No plates.
Use a plate when you have a cast iron.
Yeah, it's heavy. Like
Hashtag cottagecore.
This was a little bit of a workout to like continually hold this prop for you, but
well, we'll be done eating it soon. Oh, being working, contributing member of society. Yeah.
I think we're that.
We do. We definitely do. Like,
yeah.
We grow food for our community.
Yeah, we feed like 40 families.
We, like, take care of each other, which is a huge thing.
There's many comments now.
Yeah.
What are we eating?
What are we
right?
eating?
And
What are
like,
we eating? Oh, I'm epic.
Mm-hmm.
You can't even see me. You know nothing about me. What are we eating? We're eating crackers and fava bean spread dip.
They have a very short attention span.
Oh.
Half of the people here did not see you come in. More than half, because when you came in, there were 13, and now there's 63.
Huh.
Huh.
And they can't even see me.
They can't even see you. Can I buy you a plate?
We have plates.
We have plates. This is theater.
How do you start that lifestyle? Is it pricey to start? There's no...
It's pricey. You have to
You have to give up... Okay, it's kind of like what Jesus says in the Bible. That you have to give up all of your possessions. And your whole life and just live a different one. It's very difficult.
It doesn't mean like you give all your possessions to someone and they steal
No.
them from you. It's like you make a series of decisions over the course of a long period of time. It means that the way that you are capable of having possessions is very different.
Yeah.
So you give them all. You give up certain kinds of capacities. But you also get to eat crackers at 9:23 in the morning.
Yeah.
And it's great.
Brought to you by a friend who really should not be in your bikini shorts.
You're not going to take off your
I'm
shorts,
not
though.
going to take off my shorts.
It's not
right now.
acceptable.
No, I'm not on camera.
And sometimes
my
people say, like,
possession.
really messed up shit like that.
I mean, like, I suppose this image, like, that person might have proprietary feelings about the time that they're spending looking at their phone.
That's an interesting...
I mean, you're being objectified.
I am being objectified.
You're being
I'm
objectified.
thoroughly aware that I'm being objectified. Yeah, so he's just a troll. He's, like, actually just, like, trying to hurt me.
Okay. Oh, yeah, there's some troll.
Yeah.
Okay, that's probably...
So-
Can I Buy You a Napkin is also trolling.
This is what happens. As the numbers go up, the number of people that are
number
just,
of
like,
people
trying
who
to
are just
completely
putting
hijack
trash
the
in there.
conversation it increases. And then people say, you need some mods, and then we have a
Yeah.
moderator conversation. And that's
Yeah.
how the show has been going for a while now, which I guess is good, because it means that I have this new problem that now I have to solve. And then some people just tell me that they love my hair, and so you get this, like, the competing factions between the complimenters and the insulters. It's strange.
But it's actually the same it's the same... It's almost the same thing, whether it's an insult or a compliment.
Yeah. The
Basically.
algorithm treats it the same. The algorithm
Yeah.
can't assess content, so it just assesses noise.
Yeah.
Oh, look,
How
it's
much
gotten
noise?
very
There's
noisy.
Lots of noise.
Uh-huh.
Wow, they're just there. Wow, look at all that.
Yeah.
I can't even read it.
Yeah. And, like, it might be possible to, like, have some kind of thorough conversation here, but actually I've never seen these numbers get this high.
What is? What
They're
is
like,
going
what is
on?
something is going on. They've never ever been this high before. There's no way I can respond to any of you.
Ah, that's great. Then we don't even have to try.
Yeah.
That's even better.
Okay.
It's just a stream.
Am I trans? Yes. Clearly, that's what's happening. This is absurd. Do you work? Yeah, that was where we were 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, not even. I came in less than 15 minutes ago.
Yeah. Definitely unemployed.
Literally everything is work, though.
Yeah.
Like,
What is work?
what is work? Somebody please explain to me when I'm working and when I'm not working.
Like,
'cause it's
clearly,
completely
like,
opaque.
you do see that this is work right now, right? Like, that should be clear to you. Hopefully.
That it isn't just nothing. But am I working? I think I am.
You're working too.
I'm working
I'm
too.
trying to convince them that we are working.
Right. But my work exists
More here than
right here than here, although...
You don't have obligations to them like I do.
Ooh, you have an obligation.
Yeah.
That's a scary word.
Yeah. I mean, like, I could get rid of the obligation.
Right.
But then I would lose them. Right?
Okay, yeah, if you want their continued attention, then you need to give them attention. That's fair.
Yeah. All right, the number stopped going up. That's good.
Wow, it's just...
But they still keep... Yes, I need mods. Indeed, I need mods. So, like, actually, so I know that I have some mods in here right now. You should join the Discord server. There's a link in my bio. Join the Discord server. I've made a space to talk about this live stream, and I really want to have a different conversation with the people who mod for me, because this is absurd. Like, this is really thoroughly absurd, and I would like to talk to you in a different format so we can figure out how to handle this.
I don't think it's that many different people.
No, it's not that many different people. That's what they, like, they're trolls. Like, their goal is to fill up the feed.
Up with so much trash.
Right, but, like, if they're trying to hurt me, they're, like, doing a very bad job, because now
you can't even read.
I can't read it. There's more people in the room than ever before, and I'm getting new followers.
Okay, so like, basically it's a win.
Yeah, like, I can...
Publicity is good publicity.
Like, they've hijacked the conversation, right? Like, I'm not talking about... More. Like, we're talking about this.
We're talking about the dynamic of trolls and TikTok metrics and mods.
But I'm not like, oh, I'm a serial killer.
which does link back to where I started with the cast iron pan. With 50k crackers.
Here we are.
Oh, you got a rose.
I got it. Yep, and now they're paying me.
Oh.
That's what that means.
Oh.
The roses, it's half a cent.
Oh. That's great. You know, so you're making... Is work when you make money?
Work is when you make money. Yes, this is my job. Thank you, Lexi. Thank you, Jessica. What is going on? Can you be my mod? Probably. Join the Discord server and ask me there, and we'll have a conversation. Well, hi, good morning.
Well, what do you want to talk about? Like, if we don't have to talk about them, then what do you want to talk about?
Well, I was in the middle of prayers.
Oh.
I was talking about...
Oh, there were birds on your screen.
There were birds on my screen?
You went...
Oh, someone gave me more money.
Oh.
That's all. The bigger the screen thing...
The more the money.
The more the money, yes.
That's
I
great.
was talking about this prayer. Vichaya. Yeah. We quoted a lot because we're like up on the hill a lot.
Yeah. I say part of this prayer in English all the time.
Yeah, I should read this because none of you have any context for what was happening 20 minutes ago. Vichaya, ki viachayo Elohecha el ha'arz asher nisbai lavotecha levram liischach ul Yaakov. לתת לך עברים גדולות וטובות אשר לא בנית, ובתים מלאים כל טובה אשר לא מילאת, ובורות עצובים אשר לא עשת, גררים וזיתים אשר לא נתת, והלכת ושבת. הישמר לך פן תשכח את יהוה אשר תשכחה, מארץ מצרים מבית עבדים.
Can I read it in English?
Yeah.
Bind them, the words of this prayer, as a sign on your hand, and let them serve as a symbol on your forehead. Inscribe them on the doorposts of your house and your gates. When the Lord your God brings you to the land that he swore to your fathers Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob to assign to you, great flourishing cities that you did not build, houses full of all good things that you did not fill, hewn cisterns that you did not hew, vineyards and olive groves that you did not plant, and you eat your fill. Take heed that you do not forget the Lord, who freed you from the land of Egypt, the house of bondage. And specifically, we frequently say this part about hewn cisterns that you did not hew.
Yeah.
Is a line that we use all the time.
There's literally one
because
up there.
There's, like our land has spring water, and we get part of our spring water from a hewn cistern that we did not hew. We are living on land that was stolen from people not related to us. Like, much of the bounty, this house we did not build, the barn we did not build, much of what we have.
There's literally a vineyard out there.
Yes.
I mean, like, we kind of did plant it.
There's an orchard that we did not plant, and we eat our fill, and we drink cider from the vineyard, and we say more prayers to this deity as we drink that cider.
Yeah.
On Fridays.
Like, it's... you can, like, be disturbed by it, or you can just be like, oh,
that is what
that's
it
reality.
is.
Like, I live a really nice life, and I'm grateful for this nice life, and it's predicated on luck and theft. Yeah.
All property is theft.
Yeah.
Wait, am I allowed to spout communist
You
on your
are.
stream?
This is our life. Like,
It's just how, I mean, it is.
yeah, and people call me communist all the time.
We're not communists. For the record, we are not communists. We are capitalists. We're cooperativists. We believe in the power of cooperation.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not a communist. I don't believe in the state owning the means of production.
Yeah, that's bad.
The state is bad. I mean, having no state would also be bad. All systems are bad.
Yeah, we need it's just, we've been trying to build the biggest institution forever.
Yeah.
Like,
Ever since the Tower of Babel, in fact.
Yeah.
It goes right back to that story.
And now we can't do without it. Like, the institution does stuff, but...
Yeah. It's going.
Yeah, this has never happened. So there's half the people here. When I start speaking Hebrew, they drop, right? They get bored.
Yeah.
And still, they're not... Most of them aren't actually listening.
They're not even talking to us. But
Yeah,
some of them are. I
they're
bet that there
talking
are
to each
lots of
other.
people who are listening to us and, like, basically also
Ignoring
can't
the chat.
engage
Yeah.
in the chat because
Yeah.
there's no space for them.
There's
there.
no capacity for an actual conversation there. Like,
Right.
it does a social media thing, but...
But I'm here to talk to you, so you don't have to just sit there and stupidly look at the screen.
All right,
We can
you
talk
wanna
about
stay and
things.
hang out? Like, is that
we can
what
hang
we're
out
doing?
for a little bit. In a bit, I'm gonna go take trash to the dump. We could talk about consumerism and trash, I guess.
Yeah.
But maybe you just want to keep praying.
Yeah, I want to keep praying, and maybe I could talk to you about it instead of these inane people,
Yeah.
and it could be nice and thoughtful.
And we also, like, already have language around it, so
We
like
do.
we can travel some paths and bring some people along with us.
Wow, that's really cool. You should give her a rose or something.
Remember when you said you felt uncomfortable when I handed you the crackers?
Yeah, especially... Yep. Mhm.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oops.
Oh, that's
Wait.
your nice shawl.
Well, I have...
You have rags. No.
It's okay. It's fine.
I'm just a trash monster.
I'm listening here with an open heart.
Yeah.
There we go.
I bet there are
Okay.
some people out there who
Yeah.
want to know about Judaism and what predated it.
Yeah, well, so the next two prayers that I do are gender prayers. They've always been gender prayers, but I've been messing with them. But this first one, like, I find really scary. And it's one that's said in the morning by Haredi Jewish men, like ultra-Orthodox men. And they wake up in the morning and they say, Baruch atah Yahweh, Eloheinu melech haolam, shelo ashani isha. Which translates as, Praise are you, Lord our God, King of the universe, who did not make me a woman. Which just, I find very astonishing. Like, it's not even specifically like, oh, I'm really glad to be a man, right? Like, it's not some sort of, like, gender affirmation.
Right.
It's specifically, like, a statement of
Like,
oppression.
At least I'm not a woman.
Yeah.
No matter what else is
Like,
going on.
there is a group that is lesser than me.
Thank you, male God,
Yeah.
because Yahweh is very male, for making me male.
Yeah. For making me not a woman.
Not a woman.
Not a woman.
Not a woman.
But, like, I can personally say that prayer and it can mean something radically different. Just, like, I'm not, like, bemoaning the fact that I'm a trans woman.
No.
Like, it's pretty cool.
Right, you're acknowledging the flexibility
Yeah.
of your gender.
So, like, thanks for not making me a woman. Like,
You got to go on this incredible journey.
yeah, I got to make myself a woman. Like, that's really, really
That's-
cool.
Like, let me tell you, as somebody who's lived with you for some time, it's been really amazing and cool.
Yeah.
To, like, see you become a woman.
Yeah.
And, like, you are totally different.
Than
Totally
when you
different
met
to
me.
live with.
Yeah.
We have a totally different relationship than we would have. Like,
So, I mean, that's like, that's kind of the way that I relate to the whole tradition. Is like it means something that's like actually like deeply scary, and I can be like, well, okay,
Okay.
like
It can mean that, and also I can interpret it or frame it a little bit differently.
yeah. So the next one that I do, and this one is like more changed, and I don't know the context as much, but it's a bathroom prayer. So the words with replaced goddess names are Baruch atah Asherah, Anat Malecha Ha'olam Asher Yitzaret Ha'adam B'chachama Uvara Ve'o. I repeat the name of Asherah and Anat, these goddesses, for making me with many openings and cavities. And, like, it's not, like, the original talks about Yahweh, and it's supposed to be said, like, as you're washing your hands in the bathroom. I'm fairly sure. And, like, I don't know enough context to, like, really talk about the traditional way that it's used. But it's traditional enough that I read it, I was like, oh, like, that. I can say that, too.
Yeah.
And it can mean something in relationship to this other thing that I just said.
Right. Well, it's kind of like, remember that story about how God told Moses to put a snake on a stick and tell all the people to worship
it's
it.
It's right there.
Yeah, it's probably off frame.
No, it's not. Right there.
It's right there.
Yeah.
And the snake and Asherah are a thing, and, like, she's still in this patriarchal religion. Like, she's been a little bit erased. But she's still there.
Yeah.
Or not even erased, it's palimpsest.
Yeah.
She's been written over. But she's still there. Like, you're not praying to the same God that you're like, thank God I'm not a woman, and then pray to the same God, like, thanks for making me with so many openings and cavities. Like, that's a woman's prayer.
Yeah.
And you do have many openings and cavities.
I do.
Yours? Your nose? Your mouth? Even your eyes? They're an opening. Ooh, sexy, drinking water.
This is fun.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Do you ever tell them about the snake on your hand?
All the time.
It's kind of related.
Yeah, well, what I really like is when I just say these things and I use my hands and then they ask
And
me.
then they ask you about the snake on your hands.
Yeah.
That's even better.
I mean, probably, like, I really have no idea what's going on in these comments, so, like, maybe it's in there. So this is the... Have I shown you the original one? There's a really great picture of it in this book. Chrysopoeia of Cleopatra. This is like it doesn't actually look like this, like these images were in a manuscript and then they photoshopped them together, but this was from a papyrus text that was found outside of Alexandria in the desert. It's dated to 200 AD, about 1800 years ago. And here's this snake. It's the same one that's on my hand. And inside, in Greek, it says all is one. And then there's some inscriptions up here, and they say, one is the all, and by it the all, and in it the all, and if it does not contain all, it is nothing.
It does not contain all, it is nothing. Oneness, unity.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of different versions of that on this show, right? Like, which is, where is the text? We've done
Right, I mean,
this
that's
one.
like a very broad concept.
This one here. Purnamadam Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishate Om Shanti 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 Om Peace Peace Peace. You want to read it?
Yeah, I read the English.
Yeah.
That the outer world is full, this inner world is also full. From fullness comes fullness, taking full from full, fullness remains. Peace, peace, peace.
So that's this.
It can't be taken away from, it can't be given to.
Yeah.
It's also the Tao. The way it cannot be taken from, it cannot be given to, it cannot be approached, it cannot be withdrawn from.
Yeah. Like, that, taking fullness from fullness, fullness remains, like, that's what I, like, there's a thing that's eating itself, right? Like, it's literally taking itself from itself, and it's still there, right? Like, it's undermining itself, but it can't.
It gets no larger and no smaller in the process of self-consumption.
Yeah.
Which is the universe.
Yeah, you get creation and destruction combined.
Right. You could say about the male and the female, or like, right?
Yeah,
We can put all kinds of frames. We can put any frame we want on it, right?
We think in terms of these opposites, but they're just a neurological trick. Like,
Right.
they're a byproduct of the fact that neurons fire or they don't.
Dichotomy's false?
Yeah.
I'm shocked. I've never had this thought before. All these binaries, they're just trash.
And yet they help us perceive the world. We couldn't without them. Right? Like, you literally can't think without an on-off switch. I need help. Numbers are funny. So we started talking about, like, not the crowd.
Yeah.
The crowd got bored.
And they got bored.
Hey, holy guacamole. But, then there's, like, people on here who are lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's one I get a lot. Richard Simmons. Because of this, like...
because of your hair?
This tiny little male pattern, this little right angle.
Look, I'm a pretty big lesbian and I don't mind, so I don't see why anyone else should.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, everyone. What kind of ritual? We should just keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do all the... I mean, this is much slower than I ever go, but it's great. It's really fantastic. Alright. Let me do this whole prayer.
Yeah.
And then we'll move on to RT. Chayambakam yajamahe sugandim pushti vardhanam orva rukami bhavandanan mrityur mukshiyam amritatom Chayambakam yajamahe sugandim pushti vardhanam orva rukami bhavandanan mrityur Mukshiyam amritatom Sarvesham svastir bhavatu sarvesham Shantir bhavatu sarvesham Purnam bhavatu sarvesham Mangalam bhavatu Sarve bhavatu sukhina Sarve santu niramaya Sarve bhadrani pashantu Makashid tukabhag bhave Asatoma sadgamaya Tamasoma jyotir gamaya Mrityur mamritam gamaya Om purnamadam purnamidam purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishate Om Shanti 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 Om Peace Peace Peace. You're right, it's not Hebrew, it's Sanskrit. The translation is what we said before. Om, that outer world is full. This inner world is also full. From fullness comes fullness, taking fullness from fullness. Fullness remains. Om, peace, peace, peace.
I guess I'm a trance because I've never really seen it before. Like, I've actually never seen this before.
Mm-hmm. It's very interesting.
Because I don't look.
Yeah.
But now you live in my house. And...
Yeah. It's very interesting. This is different than anything I've ever seen before, too.
Okay.
Although now it's a little bit more... Well, I've never just, like, stopped talking to them, except for, like, a comment from someone that I know. And there aren't that many comments from people that I know. We got trolls in the Discord. I'm sure we do, but I can...
You can deal with that at your leisure.
Yeah. I'll deal with that. Uh-huh.
Right, because you told the trolls to go to your Discord.
Yeah, people are spamming the server. I did tell them to go to the Discord.
You told them to.
Yep, that's fine, though. Like, oh, God. Maybe it's not fine. Okay.
Wait, are they just saying gay?
They're Alright, ban. Wow. Alright, well maybe that was dumb. Ban. Alright. It's really just 2. Great. You wish there were more active mods so that we could quickly ban people like this. Alright, well, I'm gonna... No, I don't have the right role. I will do Discord admin later. Thank you. This is basically what I wanted to happen. Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, Disco Queen, you can be a mod. I'm gonna just take a breather for a second.
Yeah. Can I sing him a song?
Absolutely.
What if I sing the Wailing song?
Please do.
I was going to sing the Utah Phillips song, but maybe it's inflammatory.
Please sing the Wailing song.
If I had the wings of a Gomi boys, I would spread them and fly home, far away from Greenland's icy shore, and of whalefish I'd see none. Oh, a man must be mad or wanting money bad to venture hunting the whale. Oh, he may be drowned if the fish turns around, or his head may be smashed by the tail. At first the work seems grand to the young green hand, and his head is held high when he goes. But in a very short burst you will soon hear a curse, with the cry of "Thar she blows." And high overhead the great fluke spread, as the mate gives the whale the iron. Soon in a flood the purple blood out of the spout hole comes a-flying. At first the work seemed grand to that young green hand, but now his head is hanging low, and he stumbles on deck, so dizzy and sick. For his life he don't give a damn. We've toiled this way for nights, for years, on the cold and icy sea, and we're supposed for our toil to get a bonus on the oil and an equal share on the bone. But when we go to the agent to settle for the trip, we find we have cause to repent, or we've sinned away 4 years of our life and only earned £3.10. I didn't learn that song for this circumstance, but
No, but it's appropriate.
fit there.
Fit quite well.
I often sing it on Wednesday mornings
Mm.
at some point.
Yeah, it's a sacrifice song.
It's a sacrifice song. I wish I had more of them.
Yeah.
because I have use for them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're down to like a more reasonable number of people.
I'm down to a more reasonable number of people, and the people are better. Holy Guacamole is really great. And I'm really happy you're here. Thanks, Disco Queen.
On the other hand, I think that you basically got paid for being trolled.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's the work.
That is some stupid fucking work.
Yeah. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Zoo. I'm doing really well, Jen. Never been so happy for someone for views to go down. Yeah. It's pretty great.
I'm glad that my singing scared everyone off.
But scared the right people
You scared
off.
the right people off. What are you doing? Singing Wailing songs?
Yeah. But the people that are here,
Yeah.
these are the good people. Do I go to a specific dumpster and getting food? Yeah, there are specific dumpsters that we go to that are reliably good. Are you with the same friend as yesterday? Yes. No.
No, different friend.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. What language were we singing? Well, that was just English. But before that was Sanskrit, and before that, Hebrew.
Oh, do you eat meat? And if yes or no, why? Can I
Yes.
talk about that one?
Please do.
I eat meat. I actually eat not that much meat, but it's very important to me because it's my work to harvest the meat myself. And, like, it totally changes my relationship with it. It totally changes my relationship with it. It puts me in a position... Like, our society has given up a lot of things, right? Like, we gave up all of our attachment to our food. We gave up even our glancing contact with our own deaths. Right? Like,
Yeah.
death is a thing that happens in a hospital. Meat is a thing that happens in a factory. Like, bodies are a thing that are dealt with by undertakers. And, like, for me to eat meat is to roll that back a little bit. And the way that I do it also is to offer that to other people. And, like, we can look at death
Yeah.
in the face.
We have to.
We are animals. Like, we are humans, but humans are a type of animal. We will die. Like, for us to eat something must die. If it's a plant, you know. And even if you're vegetarian, likely there's mice getting caught up in the combines.
and many other things.
And many
besides.
other things, you know.
Many other forms of violence.
Monocultures are
Yeah.
violence. So it's not like one diet actually creates less violence than another.
No.
And as far as vegetarianism goes, if you're drinking milk, what do you think's happening to bull calves? Like, there's a dairy farmer I used to work with who had a saying, like, there's blood in the milk.
Yeah.
Like, same thing with, like, if you're eating eggs, like, what happens to the old hens or what happens to the roosters that are hatched out when they're hatching egg-laying hens? Like, it's part of the long human history.
Yeah, they're so integrated in our system that
we're
they
intertwined.
they can't be removed. Their lives and their deaths can't be removed. We can just hide them.
Right.
And
Like, I prefer to not hide them. I prefer to look at them. Another way that we eat a lot of meat is we eat roadkill deer, which is actually related to dumpstering. And that's kind of the same thing. Like, people hit these animals. We live on a fairly busy road, and they hit these animals right in front of our house a couple times a year. And they leave them for trash. Like, they cause this death, and they don't give it any attention or any care. And
we can process it.
we can choose to eat it. I think this friend is based. Biased?
That's internet slang for very good.
Oh.
What good goats?
Based.
Yes.
I'm a good goat.
Yes. Any new projects or dreams coming to fruition? Feel sometimes new and big from you. Where I live, if you hit a deer, you're entitled to take it if you have the means to. I mean, that's basically where we are here.
I feel like
Yeah.
you have a responsibility to.
Mm-hmm.
Really. But I understand that not everyone can.
Yeah, it takes
Yeah.
a huge amount of skill to do the processing work that you do.
processing
Like, you've spent your life learning how to do it.
Right.
And it used to be that there were hundreds of people in any community that had spent their lives learning how to
Yeah,
do that. Like, it was
yeah.
the butcher and the baker were the most common jobs, right?
Right.
Processing jobs.
Right.
They will never have one.
Yeah.
They will never have
no
one.
TikTok,
Switch.
no Instagram, no Facebook. My face
Maybe
is
not
on
even
your
face.
screen.
Yeah. Yeah, they want to see you.
They want to see me. I'm sure they
So,
do.
I should make you aware. This is streaming on my Facebook.
Oh, so
I can take
on.
it. I can
I'm
take
on
it down.
Facebook. No,
Nobody
it's-
watches. It's just Marie.
fine.
It's my mother, and it's Marie, and
fine.
it's Kathleen Brooks.
Hey
Like,
guys.
I leave it up for that audience because they're extremely small and extremely kind to me. But
Yeah.
yeah, but it is on the internet.
fine.
Okay.
Like, newsflash, I've been putting my face on the internet with you some.
You have been. You have been.
You should watch the documentary that has me in it. I think it would inform you a little bit
I will watch it.
about where my line might be and why.
Yeah. Well, I need to go teach.
Oh, is it close to time?
It's 10. I have an hour,
Oh,
but I haven't eaten
yeah,
rice.
you haven't
so
eaten yet.
That's
great.
Yeah. Thank you all. I'm not actually going to turn this off.
Okay.
Maybe I should.
Oh no, I said that for a documentary. It's okay. I'm not secretive, I'm just private.
I think I should turn this off. Otherwise, I won't be able to be in the right headspace to actually lead students in an hour.
Okay.
Thank you all so much for... Good morning, Allison. Oh, you just got here, and I'm just leaving. But y'all were really lovely. So, now that there's 80 of you, and you've been here this entire time, or many, truly, if you are interested in more seriously...
Yeah, you need to block
Yeah,
people.
I need to do some Discord admin, and we need some better moderation in this little online community thing. The problem has reached a new scale, and it's not exactly a problem, but it's like we're at a new scale.
Right, it's not a problem in that it's like hurting you actively.
No,
But it's a problem in that, like, it was difficult for you to engage with people who wanted to talk to you about the things that y'all wanted to talk about today.
Yeah. So if you want to help me mod, please join my Discord server. And there's a channel called Livestream Discussion, and we can chat in there about how to make our streams better. And I'll give you all the right roles, and we'll build an internet community. It'll be fun. So I will see you all another day. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay.
Hey, like, subscribe, and follow.
Yeah, I mean that one, but like what I just said is actually like
I know,
way more.
It's actually way more important. It's just a thing that I say because I am
'Cause
both
you're making fun of
supporting-
me.
I'm both supporting and teasing.
Yeah.
I can do
You can do that.
both.
You can do that. All right. Y'all are lovely. Thank you for the roses. I will see you tomorrow. Okay.
A baker's dozen.
Well, that was cool.
Did you get a bunch more followers?
72.
Hey, look at that.
Yeah.
100% more viewers than the average host.
Yeah, my lives do extremely well.
Hey, Dudette came over.
Mm-hmm. Hey. Oh, wait.